Hello again. This video will now demonstrate how to make use of the information panel in DS9. This is video number 2 for the NITARP CWAYS team. In the first video, you learned how to load this image and manipulate the settings so you can see it. And you learned how to use your navigation tools in DS9 to move around the image. So this video now will tell you that you can find a bit more about your image by something called the information panel. And that's this section of DS9 over here. Okay. It's only active when the cursor is on the main panel here. Okay. And there's a few main categories of interest to astronomers, and that's nicely summarized in this main panel here. First up is what file you're going to be looking at, and that's the one you've currently loaded. It tells you it's an image and it gives you the name of that image. Now, forget the cryptic name. Usually people have something a bit more straightforward, like here is my Spitzer image of a BRC27, for example. Now, because this is a FITS file, it has both a header and data part, and within the header part, you sometimes have information about what object what is the object in the image, and that would be displayed up here. The rest of these really only have to do with what the cursor is currently reading. So let me stop here and have you guys look at the third line in the information panel, which is the value. That's the actual value stored in your FITS image for this pixel. Okay. Which pixel is it? You come down further, and at the image X and Y, either the physical or the image, it doesn't really matter in this case, you'll see which column and which row this pixel belongs to. If I move my cursor, so I'm primarily moving on the same row, you'll see that the Y value, which is reading the row, remains the same, but the column value is changing. Okay. This will also test how well I can move a cursor in a horizontal line, and I'm not doing so well. But that's the idea. You have columns running this way, you have rows running this way. Okay, and as you move around, you'll select a different pixel by your cursor, and the value that's actually contained for that particular pixel is up in the third row in the value. Because it's an astronomy image, you also have other information about the coordinates, not just the row and the column that's of interest to you. And that's the astronomy coordinate system, and those are right ascension and declination. And in the fourth row up here, where it changed to WCS, which stands for World Coordinate System, that's where you'll find information about, say, things like right ascension and declination. The reason it's called WCS when the cursor is off and changes to FK5 when the cursor is on my image is because this is this allows for multiple types of astronomy systems, coordinate systems to be used. FK5 is the one that's most commonly used, and you will see that all the time, and especially in the images that you'll be working with. But the galactic coordinate system is another one that's routinely used, and you may see that in some of the images that you have. Okay, for our NITARP work, you're going to be concerned with FK5, and primarily that's right ascension and declination. The alpha Greek symbol stands for right ascension, and the delta Greek symbol stands for declination. And there you can see the value of the associated right ascension and declination for this particular pixel. Now I'm going to take you back up to this panel here, and besides this magnifier that you see, which is telling you which part of the image you're displaying in the main panel, you also see a north and an east, and that's the astronomical north and the astronomical east, so looking straight up, not down on Earth. This is your orientation on the sky for this particular image. Yeah, this is also relevant for your astronomy work. And that's essentially it for learning how to read the information panel in DS9.